I am a 13-year-old human, and my name is not important. My gender, skin color, country of birth, and religious beliefs are not important. But what is important is this planet and all of us who live on it. Humans, animals, plants, all living things that share it. There has been a lot of talk recently about the youth feeling despair for the declining health of the planet. To many of these young people, the terror that they feel about their future isn't just a topic that's casually thrown around anymore. It is a looming reality for millennials and Gen Zers. But now is not the time to despair. Now is not the time to be negative. Most of us know that planet Earth has a massive problem with plastic. Tiny pieces of plastic that scientists call microplastics are sneaking their way into every nook and cranny around us. Humans have managed to spread these microplastics to virtually every ecosystem on the planet. From the deepest ocean to the most remote wilderness on land, there is literally nowhere left to hide from this plastic pollution. And surprisingly, it can even be found in our toilet bowls too. Scientists have found that plastic particles are sneaking their way into our food, drinking water, and even the air that we breathe. The study shows that we are eating, swallowing, and breathing in around 2,000 tiny particles of microplastic a week, which is equal to the weight of one credit card. So that's 50,000 microplastic particles a year for adults and 40,000 per child. As a parent, have you ever thought about how this plastic is directly impacting your kids? Because your kids are the future. So we eat the plastic in our food, it makes the journey through our body, and you can work out the rest from there. So it looks like the war on waste just got very personal. How sad will it be the day that we start seeing the word plastic as an ingredient listed on the back of food packaging labels, or seeing plastic-free options in supermarkets? Things like certified plastic-free grown tomatoes or bread with no added plastic. If we keep going the way that we are going, the predictions point to a dark future for the oceans. Learning about this made me really want to clean up this plastic mess that we're all in. I care a lot about marine animals, but I also care for my family too. And I don't want us to live on a poisoned planet, as it will impact me and the people I love. I want you all to join with me to save the planet, because Houston, we have a problem. We don't want to get to the point where we need space to save our planet, as colonizing Mars doesn't exactly sound like an easy plan B. The thing is, if us Earthlings can't look after our own planet, why would the Martians want us up on theirs? We kids have a strong sense of justice. You can clearly see this when you serve us different sized pieces of cake at a birthday party. So having this keen sense of what is fair makes us crusaders when it comes to tackling social justice issues. And seeing the injustice that is happening towards our planet at the moment is one thing that us kids need to tackle, so we can learn to become solutionaries, where we find solutions for problems that we encounter. So let's start a kids movement. Yes, we are small, so it makes sense that we start small and grow big, which can lead to massive global change. But just because we are small, it doesn't mean that we shouldn't do it. Kids can take responsibility, and caring for the planet is one thing that we can do that we don't have to ask permission for. No action or voice is too small when it comes to lending Mother Nature a hand. Kids are great at nagging. Parents, I'm sure you know what I mean. So we should put this gift to positive use and become the next generation of young ecopreneurs. Imagine playing a fun reversal game where kids are in charge and reality is suspended just for a little while, and we take on the role of a green hero while also getting what we want at the same time. For example, when parents punish kids, they might say, if you don't eat your broccoli, you don't get to play the iPad today. So the game starts when we see our parents not being sustainable. We then step in and become the boss at that time and have some fun with it. You might notice your parents not using a reusable coffee cup at the shops, so you can tell them you get a bonus 15 minutes screen time. Or if they don't pack a reusable lunchbox, you get to stay out for half an hour longer on the weekend. So the aim is for us kids to do this every day, to keep our parents accountable for their environmental mishaps. So start acting now and get what you want by asking your parents to remember to act sustainably. We can also get involved by taking on the role of the master chef and becoming the sustainable lunch packet in the morning. Or become the official unplugger and unplug electrical items that aren't in use each day. Maybe inspire a neighbourhood cleanup walk, or find a little corner of the earth in your balcony or backyard and grow a veggie garden. And my favourite is to become the plastic police when you are eating out or shopping, so we can unplastic the planet. The list is just endless, and trust me, as a kid, it's a lot of fun to boss your parents around with an eco-aware attitude. For the good of the planet, of course. And I know it works because I've done exactly this in my own home. Us kids, we don't need to wait. Let's make our small ideas big and make an instant difference in the world. We want everyone doing it. Why? Because it's our planet and it's our future together. And by letting us have our say and taking the lead, it really gives us hope and inspiration for a positive future focused on solutions and not just excuses. With 7.7 billion people on the planet, it is easy to assume that someone else will tackle the Earth's problems. But it shouldn't be left up to just a few people to carry this huge burden. It shouldn't be just the youth's problem, just the adults' problem, or even blame just the leaders for this problem. We are all equal and responsible for the future of our planet. We don't have to accept a fate of doom and gloom for the Earth. There is still so much on this planet to focus on that we can save, rather than looking at what we have lost and losing hope. The future of our planet requires all of us to embrace change and to boycott as much as we can that is harmful to our Earth, so we can fight for this incredible world that we live in. Take action to make a difference in your own personal way, because nothing changes unless we as individuals do. So parents, kids, all Earth dwellers, united we stand for the future of our planet, the only planet we have. We are all in this together. It's all for one and one for all. The power is in our hands. Thank you.